So the biggest thing right now, which I know because we always have like really spirited conversations about Eva.
That's my girl.
And
not like you, but that's my girl.
Yeah.
Like the homie.
Yeah. That's Isaiah's girl.
I know.
But okay, first of all, I don't even know if we've had a show yet having met Jacob and Isaiah's mom. So I was always very excited to meet
Darlene Hawthorne,
because they would name drop her, especially once Isaiah came in town, because you can see the rift in the family. But Isaiah always had a strong relationship with his mother, and they also emphasize the fact that they're a family of civil servants.
Yeah,
her mom. No, that's
it's just funny the way he said.
Oh, okay. A family of service.
Yeah, no, I love the way you said it better. Okay. It's just let me get the laughs off.
Cool.
Let me enjoy it.
But they would talk about how she's a 911 operator. Yeah. And those are the kind of jobs that I have a huge respect for because you hear the wildest, craziest shit all day. All right. Anyway, long story short, I was very much like, I want to meet the mom. Because they did have that one scene where they like just missed her. Like she had just left after having like brunch or whatever. So I was curious, like, is she going to be one of those characters we never see? We finally get to meet her. What was your first impression of Mama Hawthorne?
All right, I just want to say, before we get started, I want to say this has no reflection on the character. I mean, the individual who plays the part, Mrs. Moses.
Of course.
She's phenomenal.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Another beautiful black woman. Another one. Added to the cast.
But she's so good, she made me dislike her automatically. I did not like, first of all, she coming in there, first of all, the way she was talking about Eva. She didn't even give her the chance, right? And now, if we can get candid for a moment, right? I am a boy mom in a sense of, right? I mean, excuse me. My mom would be a boy mom.
I was like, wait.
I'm a mama's boy.
Yeah.
And a lot of times that is a negative connotation because it gives off the fact that the boy wants to duplicate his mother and make that his wife. You know, that's not the case, right? And a lot of times boy moms, it gives off the connotation that the mother wants to make my son my king. And you know, that's not the case. My mother got my father for that.
Right.
But I have a strong relationship. I talk to my mother every day. Right. So when I see, the first time I mentioned you, she was like, oh, can't wait to meet her. She was super excited. So I'm not used to this whole, he ain't good enough, this, that, and the other, right? So seeing her act like that, seeing her blame Eva for Leslie's doing. We all know Eva had her hand in the situation. We will never, even as the biggest Eva fan, will never say Eva was 100% innocent. But the moment she found out Ted didn't know about her, it all changed. Even though everybody else kept it the same way. So, but seeing her trying to bring that back up, it's like, bro,
but also this is where we're opposite on that, because you're gonna be, and I'm just not as welcoming, I guess, as like everyone's just like, oh, hey, you're in the family fold. Your son is dating this girl, right? All of a sudden with the worst reputation. You're gonna be concerned. You're gonna say like, okay, like I want to kind of get to know her for a bit first. I don't know. Then, mind you, that's not even counting for like the extremes that Leslie has done. Like we have to think about it. She is mind you, she's the wife of the cop that was trying to arrest her for attempted murder, amongst many other charges. So if my son comes home saying, oh, remember that crazy lady I be talking about? I'm dating her daughter. You're not gonna be concerned? You're gonna be concerned. You're gonna be wary. You're not gonna be super, super, oh my God, like, I can't wait to meet you. The first time she came in contact with Eva was a surprise. It was not planned. She wanted to have a cute little, meal with her son, and here comes Eva. That's not what she had planned. So she left. Which I still don't think is like the worst thing in the world. Now, when they have a scheduled meeting, which when they had that meal at the country club, that's when I feel like the mom's attitude should have shifted a bit and she should have been a little bit more open, because like you mentioned, Leslie's, craziness is not Eva's fault. And that's something that Eva, why everyone sort of sympathizes with Eva, or they should, is because she has to deal with her crazy ass mom. And Eva is not that person. And she's actually a pretty good, awesome person for her son to be dating. I didn't like the whole, like, immediately bringing up her mom. Because I just think that's so unfair.
Well, all right. And you're right.
I know.
But you're not right about where the moment was when I solidified that I did not like her.
When was it?
The flashback. Because this is what we got.
The flashback.
We got a lot of flashbacks of Naomi and Jacob's wedding. Naomi and Jacob meeting each other. Jacob, we'll get into that. He almost got on one knee and proposed to Danny.
Facts.
That was when I said, all right, I really like. Before it was like, be easy on the homie, whatever. Oh, this is who you are. When Jacob,
a protective mother.
No. And
you are too, you're too.
But okay, like I said, I have a mother and a father. My father he was never, I guess because he was never the person of, you ain't good enough to date my daughter. Was he welcoming like, oh yeah, come on here, sit down, have a cup? Women, yes. Men, not with my sister. But then after, warm up. But I guess because it was like, all right, let me see, but I trust my child. That's the way both of my parents was. But the way she was like so hard on Naomi about her being a Dupree. And I was like, why do you feel
that was weird? But again, some boy moms, I guess you want to call them, are always going to be apprehensive about any woman that comes into their orbit. And also there is an amount of winning the parent over of your significant other. There is a period of that. And I don't blame a mom not making it easy for people to do that, especially if your reputation in town is horrible.
I think it was because the way she went about it. It was like she was... And I guess on another aspect, you could say, all right, I respect her because you know what you're getting. But on the other side, and then like they move forward and Eva's getting... I'm like, come on, girl. Here we go with the, I didn't have this. Your mother wants this. It's like,
you didn't grow up with your father. We know.
Now, do you think Isaiah really going to choose her?
Yeah, I think so too. Because like I said, these are kind of normal and natural obstacles in a new relationship.
Yeah.
Like it is, it's gonna take time. Like even Naomi said, like it took a long time for me and her to get to a certain place. It just is what it is. I think it's naive of Eva knowing her mom's reputation and people that don't separate them because of Eva. You were involved in the scam. I think it's naive for them to think that wouldn't be an issue, especially like the wife of a cop that literally invested in honest. And they also mentioned in passing that Leslie is still under investigation. Like that case ain't closed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be like, oh my God, yay, you're bringing the daughter of a criminal home. Yay. Like kumbaya. No, it's going to take a process. What sucks for Eva. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Loving Them Gates. You can join Brian H. Waters and I every week for recap episodes, spotlight episodes, and fun Loving Them Gates content.